I saw something like that again in 1994. Even while we were coming back, we never expected that it was going to be that much. It was only when we came back that we actually knew. We knew we won the World Cup for the under-17, but we never knew the magnitude of what we have done for the black race, for the Africans, and above all, for the Nigerians, and majorly for ourselves. Because until this very day, the name lives on. Every other time they talk about football, though the recognition is not given after those few 3 or 4, 5 days, let me say maximum of about 2 months that we won the World Cup. But today, here we are with the name on, and that was the reason, and that is the actual reason that you people are here today after 20 years.
But
that would be very, very difficult for me to answer. Because sometimes when I remember, I cry. When I remember, I cry. Unfortunately for me, I had gone round the world by the grace of God playing football. And I've met those people that we went for the competitions together. From Saudi Arabia, to some of them in Syria, to some of them in Spain, to some of them in Argentina, so many of them all over. Even in Russia. Most of those guys that came second, I saw what they gave to them. I heard it, spoke, we normally talk. But Nigerians should know that we were not given anything. And I challenge anybody that says that we have been given anything. That they give us the street naming. Where is the street today? What is the street? Where are those streets? I've been there almost about 3 or 4 times. Mine, they said it's at about 7 or 8 of us at Ugbade, because then the former Edo State, Ilari Adiki, Kingsley Akionbare, and some others were all Bazuaye, all there. Where is the street until this very? You know, it's difficult. All these things are difficult to explain. When sometimes we look at the way things are organized in this country, it's difficult to explain. Until this very day, nothing has been given. If I would tell you, we were given some kind of bond or something like that with the CBN or so. One of my teammates came to me that he went after 12 years to collect the money, and what they found out. I have not confirmed, so I will not want to speak about that publicly. You understand? Until I go to confirm this, that they said the maturity of it will come after 12 years. That is 1995 to 1999 or so. You understand? And at the end of it, that they went there to collect the money, and all they found was about 3,000 naira. You understand? I don't know. I don't know. But I will go, because I've not been around for a long time. I will go to collect mine. Maybe after speaking now, maybe in about a month from now, when I'm chanced, I will go to collect mine and see how much. Then maybe you come to interview me. Then I'll be able to tell you that this is the amount of money that has been given to those that won the first World Cup under 17 ever that is going to be hosted by FIFA. You understand? For the African race and for the black race in diaspora. Today, most of our guys are out there, abroad working. Some went to school in America. Why? Because the name is just too big for them to carry. You understand? And nothing was forthcoming. When nothing is given, and every other day, all we will hear is that, where are the promises? A lot of them have blamed me for not doing anything for them. And I ask, have I done anything for myself? How many times have I cried? What has been given? What is it that has been given? Tell me. Just tell me one thing that you know that this country has offered to those guys that went for the Under-16 World Cup. Tell me one thing. Every other individual that has gone to Olympics has gotten back home with something. All African Games, this, that. They've gotten MON. Gotten this, gotten that. Gotten 1 million, gotten this, gotten that. What has the country offered to the Under-16? What have they offered? Even to me, that has gone beyond Under-16, to playing in all levels of the competition. There is nothing. tell me that I have MON today. But you know the funny thing is that each time that they are writing letters to me to come and talk somewhere, and they are inviting me to some kind of functions or so, national or something, they write Nduka Ugbade, MON. And this is an MON that the citizens have given to Nduka Ugbade. People win Olympics, people win this, people win that, and they are offered this immediately. They come back and with so much money. But this is the 20th year. Nothing has been given. Time will come for talking.
Definitely.
Maybe I'll have to direct that question to anyone that can give me an answer. But surely, for my name to get out of the list, even when they know, every other person, all Nigerians know, the NFA knows, that if I had gone for that competition, that I'll be maybe the first, or with Yuri, Nikki Foro also, to be the only two people that will go to three World Cup competitions, first two people that will go to three World Cup competitions at 3 different levels. Until this very day, I'm waiting for an explanation to the reason why I was dropped. Because all the qualifying series I played, and in the important matches I played, and I was very, very fit. I was okay. I was the only African invited to Germany during the presentation of the Adidas kits for the World Cup.
Only African?
Yes. Based on the record. And I was fit to go for the competition. But like you know, it's actually difficult to explain. So I'm still waiting. Maybe I'll ask you, maybe you go do some findings outside and come to tell me that this was what Nduka did, that he was removed from the competition. Because until this very day, I was very, very sad, because dedicated 2 years of my footballing career to that, to be able to achieve it. And a week before the competition, being dropped. I had asked Wester off. Why? Because I don't understand. You will not tell me that I'm not fit to be in that team. Nobody can say that. And you will not tell me that I was injured. No one can tell me that. And you can't tell Nigerians that, because all the competitions, all the friendly matches that they had played, I played and contributed immensely to the success of the team and to the qualification for the World Cup, and for the first time that Nigeria is going to qualify for the World Cup. I see no reason. I see Rojamila at 42 going for Cameroon even after they said he wasn't fit. The government said we will do every other thing that is humanly possible to get him there. And all others too, from other countries. In Brazil too, Branco was brought into the team just for the record for the CBF, the Brazilian Football Confederation. Rojamila achieved that, not only for Cameroon, for the Black Race, and above all, for Africa. So how come I, Nduka Ugbade, was not given the opportunity to do that for Africa, even when you know, and you saw every other thing that went around it, being the only African invited to Germany? So I'm still waiting for an explanation. A lot
of regrets.
A lot. So much. I can't hide my feelings. I cannot, because this is real. This is true. You understand? It's real. I cannot hide my feelings. I'm not a politician. I can't hide my feelings, because this is what I had worked for. I had suffered for so many years. Damning all consequences, leaving some things undone. But yet, nothing from my people to show for it. The only thing I get these days that I feel happy about is that each time I go around the world, some of the things that I see when I meet people at the airport, train stations, what they tell me, some people they create scene when they see me, because they never believe that I can be seen. They thought maybe I'm an alien.